Now, in today's discussion, I want to focus on one or two questions from inverse trigonometry, and then we'll learn the second concept. Look at this question. Sec inverse formula you are knowing. It is 1 upon root x root under this square minus 1 into derivative of this 1 by 2 root x. Chain rule will also come into existence. So finally 1 upon 2 x root under x minus 1. Think about this question, sine inverse of 2x upon root under. Here if you replace x is equal to sine theta, you will get y will be equal to sine inverse of 2 sine theta. It is 1 minus sine square theta. This is sine inverse as it is. It will be 2 sine theta also as it is. This is nothing but cos theta. Now you can recall the formula. This is sine of 2 theta, and finally answer you are getting 2 theta. Get its reverse. 2 sine inverse of x. Now differentiate. It will be 2 upon root under 1 minus x square. 1 minus x square. This is one more question, and then we'll start with the next concept. Y will be equal to sine inverse. Look here how this arrangement is there. It is nothing but sine inverse of 2 into 2 raised to power x. 1 as it is. 4 can be written as 2 square and x. I can write in the simplest form. It is sine inverse 2 into 2 raised to power x upon 1 plus 2 raised to power x the whole square. Now putting as 2 raised to power x is equal to tan of theta. So far we have not replaced anything. No. It will be equal to sine inverse of 2 tan theta upon 1 plus tan square theta. This is same as that of sine inverse of sine of 2 theta. Now its answer is coming as 2 theta. So y will be equal to now 2 as it is, theta from here, theta. It is tan inverse of 2 raised to power x. Therefore, 2 as it is, derivative will be 1 upon 4 raised to power x. Tan inverse is over. Now it will be 2 raised to power x into log of 2. 2 raised to power x into log of 2. So you should think about all these possibilities before answering the questions. Okay. Now, in today's discussion, I am explaining how to answer the questions when the problem is given in a parametric form. What do you mean by parametric form of the equation? Do you remember x square plus y square will be equal to r square is nothing but equation of circle. That circle can be written as x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. You have learned this concept. So it is very easy to identify. Look here. There will be two expression is given. One is x is equal to in terms of t and y is also in terms of t. So in such case, try to differentiate with that. So here it is dx by dt. It will be 2a as it is. It will be 3t square. If you simplify, you will be getting 6at square. Similarly here, dy by dt will be equal to twice at. So now your intention is to get the dy by dx. So dy by dx is nothing but dy by dt upon dx by dt. Pick up dy by dt in a numerator. It is 2at upon 6at square. So 1 upon a will get cancelled. Here it is 3t. This is nothing but differentiation of this function. Sometimes you have to simplify. It is in the simplest form. There is no need. See the next question. Next question is, now x is a function of theta. Y is also function of theta. So I should first find out the differentiation of this with respect to theta. A being a constant, it will be outside. Here it is 1 minus cos theta will come. Similarly, here also a will come, dy by d theta I am talking about. This is 0 minus sin theta. So now I replace these both. What will be the numerator? If you remember this remark, dy by dt is a, so this is the numerator. This is your denominator. So I should write minus a sin theta upon a into 1 minus cos theta. Now this a will get cancelled. 1 minus cos theta, you are knowing it will be 2 sin square theta by 2. So I should simplify this also, minus it will be 2 sin theta by 2 cos of theta by 2. Now 2 will get cancelled, 1 sin also will get cancelled, and you will get dy by dx is nothing but cot of theta by 2. Cot of theta by 2. Look at next question. Now x and y both are functions of t. Therefore dx by dt will be equal to, root is the initial, so 1 upon 2 square root of a sin inverse of t. Root differentiation is over. Now a raised to power x, if root is not there, then it is in the form of a raised to power x. So its answer will be a raised to power whatever it will be there into log of a, log of a. Now a is not there, sin inverse, so it will be 1 upon root under 1 minus t square, 1 minus t square. Similarly dy by dt will be equal to, first look at this function, 1 by 2 root will come as it is, a cos inverse of t. Now root is not there, it will be a raised to power cos inverse of t into log a. But for cos it will be minus 1 upon root under 1 minus t square. Now finding dy by dx, which expression will come in the numerator? The dy by dt. Write down the numerator. Similarly over here it is denominator dx by dt. Try to simplify and check whether you are getting answer as minus y by x, minus y by x. Okay, what this expression will also, whatever it is simplest form, that is also correct, but sometimes they may ask you show that dy by dx is nothing but like this, so you have to simplify and get the answer in that format. One last question and then you can start solving the assignment on inverse trigonometric function along with the parametric function. Now dx by dt, apply u by v rule. First is v square, that means cos of 2t. Now v as it is, cos of 2t into differentiation of this, 3 sin square t cos t minus sin cube t as it is, root 1 by 2 root cos of 2t over here minus sin 2t into 2. Now what I am doing, I am trying to take LCM in a numerator. Look there, this is the expression cos of 2t and that will come in a denominator, and over here cos 2t and this root, this 2 gets cancelled. Now this will be multiplied over here and this 3 will be coming, so 3 cos 2t into 3 sin square t cos t minus, this 2 is getting cancelled over there, minus and minus it will be plus sin cube t into sin of 2t. Similarly you also find out dy by dt as denominator will be cos 2t root under cos of 2t. Just find out this and then we'll go for the further solution. Next step is to get dy by dx. In dy by dx what will happen, this denominator will get cancelled but y expression will be coming in the numerator, so minus 3 cos 2t over here cos square t, here it is sin t, this is nothing but I am writing like this. Do you know why it is written like this? Because that sin t and sin 2x formula. Similarly this expression will come in the denominator, 2 cos 2t, then it will be sin square t, it will be cos of t plus sin cube t, here also 2 will come, sin t into cos of t. This 3 will not come double, 3 will be not. If it is asked to find out the dy by dx, if you write this much is also correct, but sometimes this question can ask to prove something like that also. So how that proof can be done? Now there is sin t cos t is present everywhere. Look here, sin t cos t in all expression. So you can take out this cancel and the term can be cancelled. So it will be 2 cos t over here cos of t plus it will be 2 cos cube t divided by 3 cos 2t plus 2 sin cube t. Next step. Here everything is cos in the numerator except this also we have. Now it is minus 3 cos formula. It is 2 cos square t minus 1. It is cos t plus 2 cos cube t divided by, this is 3. This is I am writing in the sign, 1 minus 2 sin square t plus 2 sin cube t. Simplify. It will give you, this is minus 6 cos square t plus 3 cos cube t, 3 cos t plus 2 cos cube t divided by, this is 3 minus 6 sin square t plus 2 sin cube t. Okay. Further, now this 2 can simplify. You will get 3 cos t minus 4 cos cube t. Similarly, this is 3 minus 4 sin square t. Here something is missed out, some expression over here. This sin t is there, no? One sin t will be left here, sin t. So this sin t will be coming over here. So it is nothing but 3 here, sin t is there, no? So it will be 3 sin t minus 4 sin cube t. Now take out negative sign, it become cos 3t, and this is nothing but sin 3t. So final answer is nothing but minus of cot of 3t, minus of cot of 3t. So sometimes you have to use this technique to answer the questions. So now you can try.